Have you considered the idea that your morality is toxic? Even the one that you chose for yourself, like not associated with others? What if I told you that your morality is flawed? And I would go as far as saying that it fucking sucks. Your morality fucking sucks. But that's not me calling you a bad person or that I think that you're immoral. Quite the opposite, actually. What I'm saying in the context of this video is that your morality is unbalanced. And for the person that you are, wanting to strive to be good and to be moral, I want you to be healthier. And I want you to live in the idea of good that you've strived for your entire life. Your morality is very much likely a strict, rigid set of rules that you follow. You shouldn't do this thing, you shouldn't do that thing. But I want to make you aware that this apprehensiveness that you have with these moral ideas, these moral matters, it's unnatural, it's unhealthy, and it makes you very myopic, honestly. This apprehensiveness, it causes pain and suffering, and it has you living in fear every waking moment regarding any sort of good or bad moral situation. And this morality that you have, it keeps you in a jail cell, let's just say for analogy purposes, and it makes you think that you're the judge and jury trying to pass a sentence on to others. I'm here to tell you that true morality isn't about suffering. True morality isn't about letting people take advantage of you and treat you like a piece of dog shit that got stuck on their shoe. Just because you follow certain principles and certain values doesn't mean that you you sacrifice yourself and through suffering and shit and misery in some uh pursuit of some higher aspiration of what it means to be good. Being moral ultimately is about how much good you express, and that also includes how much good and goodwill you express to yourself. And true morality isn't ultimately about punishment and reward. It's not about guilting yourself so you feel like ass as if it would tip some moral scales. Not every situation needs punishment instead of healing when things go wrong and not according to plan. So I want you to cut the bullshit in whatever situation and whoever you're feeling guilty about. Cut that shit. And you may be thinking, well, Tristan, that sounds well and good and fine, but what do I do about this problem now that you've talked about these drawbacks that I kind of know about, but I don't know any other way? I mean, fuck Tristan. I've been kicking myself in the ass for years now, trying to be good and kicking myself for moral matters. Are you recommending anything regarding like philosophy? Are you recommending something like utilitarianism or the virtue ethics perspective? What's the replacement? Here's the answer I could give to you. Here's the answer. Do you want it? I'll give it to you. But it's a little radical. I want you to label and recognize every single compulsion you have for doing good. All the narratives and the stories and ideas and the thought processes that you have that compel you to do good. All of that. And when you have that, I want you to let it go. Feel yourself dropping it like you would drop a tennis ball or any sort of ball like that. To let them go. To let them pass like clouds. That I'm proposing your relationship with morality, it doesn't have to be based out of fear or guilt or a compulsive drive that just It's more like you being pulled on a leash than actual choice. That's what I suggest. That it's a simple choice that you can make regarding any sort of moral matter. And I hear you may be saying, but Tristan, how could you say that? If I don't if I don't stop myself, if I don't use these guilts and fears and compulsions you say that I have, then I'll do bad things. I mean, won't I turn into some asshole or to some bitch and hurt others? Won't I hurt my friends, my kids, my parents, my teachers or students? Won't I hurt my pets? I'm going to say no regarding that fear. I'm here to tell you that you don't have to worry about that. What has made you good in the past and what has caused all the good deeds that you recognize and that you remember and that you're proud of, that you wear as a badge of honor, rightfully so, it wasn't from your guilt, it wasn't from your fears or your compulsions. It was your inner wisdom that you trust and have trusted every single day for your entire life regarding uh, any sort of matter, regarding where you realize there's could be a good or bad regarding it. Dissolving these motivations, these negative motivations and drives, won't make you bad. It won't make you lesser. It'll make you healthier. It'll make you happier. It'll make you more aligned with good and what you believe is good. It will distort it less. There'll be no more distortions. That you'll do the most good, not by living in fear or in avoidance with what's bad, especially what you feel is bad about yourself. You do the most good because you pursue good, and that you see the good in you. You trust the good in you. You let go of the fear that there's some fundamental like evil in you. And you realize that you were always good. All right, that about wraps it up. Thank you for watching, and I hope you got some wisdom out of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you'd like to see similar, more videos such as this one. I also have my Spotify down below in the description where I share some of my favorite music. I have it in a very well constructed and structured playlist. I hope that you would find some good in that too. I also have my TikTok in the description to just share my other passions and other interests. So until next time, I hope to see you soon.